Up for sale is our 1977 bus camper. It's a Volkswagen. Really is in great condition. Has a lot of extra features that I'm going to show you. The reason we're selling is we're not getting as much use as we would like. And so our loss is your gain. Those are the original miles on it. Obviously it's gone over once, so it's that. And you can see it's in pretty good nick. The seats are in great shape. This is a solar wiring, which I'll go through in a bit, but it has a lot of features. Everything works on it. It's in really good nick. It hasn't been started in a day. We took it out for a drive yesterday, so you'll see everything works. So put off the gas, see that it works nicely. The radio works really nice. The only thing is I have one speaker missing, so full disclosure. And it is a Riviera top, which means it goes vertically up, and I'll show you what that looks like. The paint job is pretty good. The engine runs really well, very clean. This is a little diesel tank, and the diesel is for the heater that's inside. I'll turn this up so you can hear me. So there is a diesel heater, and this is where it vents. The diesel heater is great because you can camp and not freeze to death. The standard heater on the bus works, which is great when you're driving it. Here's the interior, and you'll see we have the bamboo floors, which I put in. Only about 6 months old. This is where the table sits. The table right now is stored in the back. There's a pole that goes there. Table sits here, very convenient. This piece here comes out and completes the upstairs bed for 2 adults, which I'll show you in a second. It has a 12-volt fridge, which is great. It has an auxiliary battery that's in storage, and it's there, it's functioning. You'll see that it charges both the auxiliary battery and the standard car battery through a solar power, which is up top. A circuit breaker box. This is the outlet of where the diesel heater comes out of, and to operate the diesel heater you have a nice little thermostat here, which you can turn on, and you'll hear it kick on in a bit. You hear it wind up, and you'll hear the diesel heater go through that. The fridge works remarkably well. We went on a trip yesterday, and you'll see we've still got some produce here, and it's cold. You'll see that this is cold. So that's great. We keep our chocolates and stuff there. Storage is fantastic. We've got all of our food, etc. in here. It locks up quite nicely. The heater and everything is backed up here. Fire extinguisher. We have our burner, which is probably a little bit dirty. You could hear the fridge just kicked on then, so it's relatively quiet. Solar charger, which regulates the charging of the batteries. Also, turn on the sink. We have a fully functional sink where you can turn that on and off. Just open that up, and so that works great. To fill the water reservoir, it's just through there, which is very convenient. You could do it through this window or through the side. 2 burners work great. And then we have mains power, which is through there. If you connect the bus through outside power when you camp out, you can plug it in through there. This turns into a bed. You just lift, fold, works perfectly. And then the top, let's talk about the top. Top is great. I got this system from Australia, which is where I'm from originally. You can hear the heater kick in. Starting to warm up. And it's fantastic. But before we get to that, we've got so this is from the auxiliary battery. We've got 110 volts, 3 outlets. You can turn on and you're good to go. Also USB, which is fantastic. iPhone, iPad. We charged both our iPads at the last trip we did, so that works great. This is a little air compressor, and what that does is it actually lifts the roof. You don't need it to lift the roof, you can do it manually, but this is a great feature because if you're a little bit lazy like me, you just turn this on, it'll lift the roof, and we'll go through that. So unlatch the 4 latches. I turn them the other way so nothing gets caught. Also we have updated LED, which runs on the auxiliary battery, normal light, and then through a dimmer you can change the light there. Hopefully the camera catches that. And then to lift the roof, it's pretty easy. Just take the 4 latches off, turn the pump on. There is a little valve. It takes about less than a minute, I would say. You can see it raising. It is a little bit noisy, but in a campsite, you know, for 40 seconds or so, you're good to go. You can see it lifting. There it is. So that was less than a minute, and it's great. There are 4 airbags. I'll show you outside. These zip, which are great. Bed. That piece there comes over here, and you have full. I mean, it's very, very roomy. A lot like the Westfalias. We had a previous 79 Westfalia and we liked it. We actually enjoy this a little bit better because you have full room up there and more storage. You will see the airbags are up top, so it's basically compressed air that comes through, very sturdy. This one probably didn't inflate all the way. There we go. So it's pretty cool. You can see the sides there. The top is in pretty good condition. You probably get another couple of years out of it before you need to replace it. The heater is in full action right now. It's pretty warm. You can hear it. That's nice because you can set the thermostat at a temperature. Right now it's at 17 Celsius. You can change it to Fahrenheit, but my brain's still working on Celsius. You can hear it there wind down. And everything is great. This is a footstool, brand new. These go for about 300 bucks. So these are great though. They can sit in the middle, double as a second seat. The only upgrades I would do is probably a retractable seat belt, just because these old style seat belts are a bit of a pain, and I would probably glue that on. I'll probably do that before the van gets sold. A little bit dirty just from the last trip we did, but overall in great nick. All the lights work, no electrical issues or gremlins. Mechanically runs great, doesn't smoke or anything. It's had a new transmission by the previous owner, so that's fantastic. So this is pretty great. Original panels. I did put a new panel on the side door, so that's new. ABS plastic, which is bulletproof, and also the ABS plastic in the front is the last thing I did. So look, email me any questions that you have. But the paintwork is really nice. Rust wise, there's no rust on the top. Usual little nicks in little places. You can hear the heater just finishing its purge cycle. Bit of just a minor scratch here, just full disclosure. I don't want anyone to get any surprises. In just really good shape. Bit sad to be selling it. It is a Riviera, which is not commonly found with all these gadgets, and you see the sticker up there, Riviera. And last but not least is the VIN number. So we'll take a look at that. That was the sink that just drained there. VIN number is there, 227-2050-844 is the VIN. Windshield in great condition, starting to get a little bit of just surface rust. You can take that care of that. I do have a front tire carrier that's on. Spare tire isn't on it. Spare tire is still in the back, just haven't gotten around to it. This is where you plug in your power. New glass by the looks of it. Previous owner did that. But there's the top, good condition. And last but not least, he's taking the top down, which is very easy. It's a little valve here to control it. These kits are only sold in Australia. Air will purge, and you'll see slowly it'll come down, which is great for safety reasons. It'll go down at a good pace, so the weight of the roof will bring that down. And this kit alone was about $1,000 from Australia. The heater was $1,000. Solar panel kit all in was about $800. I've got 130 watts up in the roof, which is great, because in 15-20 minutes it recharges my auxiliary deep cycle battery, which is great. I don't know what else to tell you with the bus. There goes the roof. See it? It's kind of cool. So it'll do that slowly. And then to show you the solar panel, there it is there, 130 watts. What it does come with is a roof rack fittings, and I've got the full roof rack, and I've got the giant space carrier that goes up top. I generally don't use it because I've got all the storage I want, and I don't want to have to use a little compressor to push the full rack carrier the whole way. You see the roof collapsed nicely. And that's pretty much it. Good luck on bidding, and I really want this van to go to a good family or a cool bunch of people that can enjoy it. Alright, thanks very much.